Getting lean is the key to any aesthetic physique, yet for so many people, it may seem like an impossible task. The reality is, getting lean is much simpler than it seems. Today, we are going to talk about how you can shed fat without forcing yourself to eat chicken, broccoli, and rice 5 times a day. Fat loss really comes down to 2 things: tracking your calories and tracking your weight. That's it. If you track most of your calories and you weigh yourself every day, you have a clear picture of whether or not your diet is actually working. You can't say you want to lose fat, then not track anything and be surprised nothing changes. Imagine there's a guy and he says he wants to run a 5-minute mile. Then he starts going to the track every day and running, but he doesn't record his times and he doesn't even keep track of how far he was running. So it's like, are you getting any faster? I don't know, it felt faster. Was he actually even running a mile? I don't know, it felt like a mile. Do you see how stupid this sounds? You have no idea if he was getting faster or not. You don't even know if he was running a mile. He could have been getting slower this entire time. The point is, you can't just expect things to magically happen. If you don't keep track of things, you have no reference point for what's working and what's not. So track your calories and track your weight so you know if your diet is actually working for what your goals are. And you really want to be doing this every day, especially for your weight. If you just weigh yourself once every week, it could be wildly inaccurate due to daily fluctuations in water weight. A weekly average of your weight will be far more accurate. Nonetheless, if you do these 2 things, you know for 100% certain if you are doing something wrong. The numbers are all there in your phone. If you're supposed to be eating 2,200 calories a day to lose weight, and you're constantly eating 2,400 or even 2,500, then obviously you're not going to be losing weight. The answer to all of your fat loss questions is right there staring at you. Now, does this mean you have to eat clean all of the time, eating chicken, broccoli, and rice every meal? No. There's nothing wrong with cheap meals or even junk food. Is it the healthiest thing? Let's be real, probably not. But you can still get lean while not eating 100% clean all of the time. Maybe it's the weekend and you're going out. Maybe you're celebrating someone's birthday. Maybe you just don't feel like cooking tonight and would rather stop by McDonald's on the way home from work. Whatever the case may be, cheap meals are not the devil. But there is a very important caveat here. Just because you're going to have one meal at McDonald's, don't use that as an excuse to completely pig out. Don't go and order a Big Mac meal with a large fries and large chocolate shake if your goal is to lose fat. When you decide to go to a fast food place or eat junk food, you can still make smart decisions. If you cut out the large fries, that's 500 calories gone right there. Swap the chocolate shake for a diet soda and another 800 calories is off the meal. All of a sudden, you're only eating 600 calories as opposed to the 2,000 you would have been eating. So there are ways to fit in these junk food cheat meals if you really want to make it work. Now, if your diet is really beating you up and you just need this one giant cheat meal, you can do it, but you have to be able to live with the repercussions. You have to accept the fact that this is going to hinder your fat loss progress. There's just no way around that. Now, we also have to talk about satiety. In other words, how full you feel. Let's use the Big Mac as an example. The Big Mac is 580 calories. So if you were to only eat 4 Big Macs throughout the day, you would be eating 2,320 calories. Now let's use some common sense here. Do you really think you'll feel as full eating only 4 Big Macs throughout the day versus eating 2,300 calories of clean food throughout the day? Obviously, you are going to feel more full if you were to eat 100% clean throughout the day. So while you don't have to eat 100% clean, don't go 100% in the opposite direction, or you'll find yourself feeling really hungry throughout the day. And I'll say this, if your appetite is naturally stronger, you are probably going to have to be more strict on what kinds of foods you eat. There's a reason why you see so many skinny people who only eat garbage all of the time. And a lot of them don't even work out. It's because they're really not eating a whole lot. A super skinny guy can live off of Doritos and Oreos all day because he's getting full before actually eating enough that would make him fat. whereas fat people are done with the whole bag of chips before they even realize it. So if you start to measure out your portions and think to yourself, there's no way I could only eat this few chips, then you might be better off just cutting it out entirely. You're going to be tempted by having them around, and eventually you're going to give in, and it's going to hinder your fat loss progress. So if you're looking to get lean, you really don't need a strict diet plan. With summer right around the corner, you might be starting a cut right now, or you may be in the middle of one. Just track your calories, track your weight, and the rest will figure itself out. It'll be nearly impossible to fail. Just follow the numbers.